Welcome everybody to another video of Ancient Greece Reloaded. Today we will talk about the famous Thersander, king of Thebes and one of the Epigoni. By the way, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so as to stay tuned for upcoming videos. Thersander is one of the Achaean leaders talked of by Homer in the Iliad. Thersander though was also a king of Thebes in Greek mythology, as well as being one of the Epigoni. Thersander was the son of Polynices, son of Oedipus and Argea, daughter of Adrastus. Thersander was born in exile away from Thebes, for although Polynices was the rightful co-ruler of Thebes, his brother Eteocles decided to renege of the promise of co-ruling and refused to hand the throne to Polynices at the given time. This resulted in the events collectively told in the tale of the Seven against Thebes. Polynices raised an army with the help of his father-in-law Adrastus, but the war with Thebes did not result in victory, for although Polynices killed Eteocles, Polynices was also killed, thus Thersander lost his father whilst still a baby. Years later, when Thersander was in adulthood, Thersander would attempt to do what his father had been unable to do, and so he raised a new army, led by the Epigoni, the sons of the Seven against Thebes. A prophecy had been made that if Alcmaeon, son of Amphiaraus, was leader of the Epigoni, then they would triumph. But with Alcmaeon reluctant to join the army, Thersander bribed Alcmaeon's mother, Eriphyle, to convince him. The bribe offered by Thersander was the legendary robe of Harmonia, just as Thersander's father, Polynices, had bribed her generation before with Harmonia's necklace to convince Amphiaraus to fight. The first major fight for the Epigoni took place at Glissas, where Laodamas, Thersander's cousin and king of Thebes, was killed by Alcmaeon. The loss of Laodamas saw the Thebans flee from the city, leaving the gates open and the city undefended. The surviving Epigoni took the spoils of war, and Thersander was proclaimed the new king of Thebes. Thebes now had a new king from the line of Oedipus, and Thersander would find a suitable wife in the form of the Monassa, daughter of Amphiaraus. Thersander would thus become father to a son and heir, Tisamenus. Another great war was imminent, and when the Trojan prince Paris left Sparta with Helen in tow, an armada was brought together to retrieve her. Those who had been suitors of Helen and had undertaken the oath of Tyndareus were duty-bound to aid Peneleos in the retrieval of his wife. Thersander though had not been a suitor of Helen, but nevertheless, when the Achaeans gathered at Aulis, Thersander arrived with 50 ships of Achaeans, each ship containing 120 fighting men. Thersander was not bound by oath to help the expedition against Troy, but as king of Thebes he was perhaps honor-bound. Famously, Protesilaus was the first of the Achaean leaders to die at Troy, but Thersander met his end even before Protesilaus. The Achaean fleet did not know the way to Troy, and when they came to Mysia they believed that they had found Troy. The Achaean army landed but were met by an army of Mysians led by Telephus, son of Heracles. In the fight that followed, the Achaeans were initially driven back to their ships, and Thersander was killed by Telephus before the Achaeans realized their mistake. Thersander's son Tisamenus would thus become the new king of Thebes, but Tisamenus was too young to become the leader of the Achaeans, and thus Peneleos took charge. Several ancient sources though name Thersander as one of those Achaean heroes who hid within the belly of the wooden horse at the end of the Trojan War, which of course he could not do if he had died in Mysia. Let us finish with the following saying: if you associate with bad people, you will also become bad. Menander. That being said, remember guys to hit the like button and to subscribe to our channel, it would help us a lot. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for upcoming videos.